Be still.
You can set me free or bang me up. Just stop torturing me. Tell me what you gonna do. What you gonna do. You can set me free or bang me up. Just stop torturing me. Tell me what you gonna do. What you gonna do. So here we are again. It's like deja vu. Everyone looking at me, trying to work out if I've been telling the truth. The courtroom's the same, the jury's changed, and the judge is she, not he, still they all look the same to me, yeah. It's just like it was when I was here before. Said my ex ain't here, in the gallery showing me support. And that breaks my heart, cause I love all of that, still like, no song. I could sing if I ever get out, but there's a chance to that. Even when this new evidence come to light, don't change the fact. An innocent man went down, first time man I'd be a fool to put my faith in them. Only to be misplaced again. I remember how my heart felt breaking then. You don't wanna feel that hate again. Still you worse cause it won't break again. You can set me free or bang me up. Just stop torturing me, tell me what you gonna do. What you gonna do. You can set me free or bang me up. Just stop torturing me, tell me what you gonna do. What you gonna do. Yeah, I've been through the wars, up in that jail. All you gotta do is look at the scars on my face to know that I've been through hell. But I'm still breathing, yeah that's right, I'm still here. I survived through the darkest days in the darkest place from my darkest fears. There ain't nothing you can do to me, ain't already been done except shooting me. And people having a pop, ain't nothing new.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan for our main event. 12 rounds, bantamweight action. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real. He's the kind of fighter who you just know has no self-doubts. Look at the way he's making his way down to the ring right now. You can see it in his eyes. Vasquez is making his way to the ring now, and he looks very focused for this fight.
Introducing first, from Mexico City, Elfaraz Marquez. And his opponent across the ring, from Mexico City, Dinamita Vasquez.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
This is a 12-rounder. Here's round number one. A headshot blocked. That was a glancing uppercut. Sometimes they can do damage, but that one didn't. Teddy, the expectation in a matchup like this, a power puncher versus power puncher, is that the fight's not going to last long. But what if it does? Then what?
The guy with less power is going to win because he's a guy that has a reserve in a place that he's ready to go to in case the power's not there.
Vasquez is well off the mark that time. Able to get rid of that one. Fine fundamentals. Good counterpunch. Did you see that? What a powerful hook to the head by Vasquez. Halfway through round number 1. Well done that time, landing the counterpunch. Teddy, you gotta like this because he's using that jab the way you like him to.
Especially when you're being aggressive. You walk in, you want to walk in where the guy can't see you coming. That jab blinds your opponent.
Vasquez is impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. So many times you hear of an early round where they're just feeling each other out. No way. Not these guys. Straight to action.
Well, if they can keep this up, they're both going to have headaches, but we're going to have a special one on our hands.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Vasquez. Now there's the jab. Good combination to the head. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? It does depend on each guy.
No, if I have a fighter, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Okay? Don't fight his fight. There's no need to fight.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. That was not well targeted by Vasquez. Vasquez's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. To the head he goes with a left hand. There's that southpaw jab in the left hand. Targets the hook after blocking that shot. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Halfway through round number 2. Not able to land the headshot. Good way to protect the midsection. He's doing a really good job here of being patient, and patient with a good reason, Teddy. You can tell he's got a counterpuncher mentality. What's the key to being a counterpuncher?
Well, being patient, first of all, and understanding what you have to get your opponent to do to help you, because this doesn't work just on you. It's not like the front end where you create it. It's a little help from your opponent. He's got to come in. You got to draw him into throw a punch so you can make a miss, and then you have the alleyway to land something.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Not precise at all by Vasquez. Vasquez's last round, to me, Teddy, completely ineffective. His accuracy way off the mark, throwing punches, but lost the round.
Joe, talking about being off the mark, if you're traveling outside, you're lost. You need a map to find your way. He needs a map right now to find his way. He needs some direction.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep the jab bumping, then throw the lead right hand. Winning these punches. That double jab. You're not giving me the double jab. You're only giving me one.
And round number 3 is underway. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Vasquez. A solid left hand by Vasquez. Good flush shot upstairs. The is tagged by that powerful hook.
Move away from the rope.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
Gotta see that come in. Let's go.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Nice strike after catching one by Vasquez.
Work in the back.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
What's the look?
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Good right hand. Teddy, you saw that coming. You said he was waiting for that.
Yeah, what he was doing was he was just pulling that shoulder back a little bit, trying to draw that right hand, pull that shoulder back, be a ghost a little bit, disappear on him, come back with the right hand.
A clean, crisp right hand by Vasquez. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Nice defense, good block by Vasquez. 10 seconds to go in this third round.
Keep it up. Keep it up. That's it. Nice workout. Keep fighting smart. Keep busy. Don't take a break with each one. Watch the water in the corner. We're standing straight up. Move it.
You gotta fight, but you gotta throw more.
All right, let's look at Teddy's scorecard after 3 rounds, and you can see that he's up by just a round, but I think it's fair to say that it's anybody's fight at this point. Boy, sharp 2-punch combination by Vasquez.
That's it. That's it.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Good defense up. Solid. Vasquez is down, and it was as if a heated missile was targeting him. Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
Back and forth exchange.
Nice.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Protecting his head well with his guard.
You're doing great.
Blocks a shot and then does nicely to work on his own. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Teddy, you've made the point a few times that, hey, it's nice to have something where you got the superior advantage. In this case, he's got the speed. But you can't fall in love with it too much.
No, because what happens then, you're like a teenager that gets one of those sport cars. You know, he gets carried away. He doesn't respect the speed yet. And he starts to run red lights. He starts to do things that he shouldn't do. And that's what's happening here. He's starting to jump in with those quick hands. He figures he doesn't have to respect the dimensions other guys have to. And when he's jumping in, he might get caught. There might be a cop there or a punch there to nail him.
4th round now with its last 10 seconds. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger, but you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
Vasquez has got a good relationship with his corner, but now it needs to pay off. He was down in that last round. They need to get to work. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Didn't get it done going to the body there. Oh, and that's great work right there. The overhand right after blocking his opponent's shot. Good 1-2 by Vasquez. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. A minute and a half to go. And he's holding.
Come on, kid.
And there he counters back against his opponent. Vasquez is probably thinking to himself, there has to be an adjustment out there that I can make. Now, he's known as a guy who's a pretty good boxer, but here in these middle rounds, it's not paying off.
No, I think what he has to do is maybe just for a minute go away from being a boxer. Sit down a little bit. He's got to do something to slow down his opponent, gain his respect a bit.
End of the round, and he's had better rounds in the fight than the one we just saw, but still, it's very much there for the taking.
Yeah, whoever finishes up strongly in the late parts of these rounds, a lot of times, you know, the judges get mesmerized a little bit here, too. You know, it's a real close fight, and you kind of forgot where the separation was. And whoever grabs the last part of the round, that's who you remember. It's very important in this kind of fight. Finish up good at the end of the round.
You gotta watch the water in the corner.
The start of the 6th round. Vasquez's corner was giving him a lot of encouragement after that last round. He clearly won that last round, and they know now this is a chance to get back in this fight.
Yeah, they were just in a storm. You know, they were out in a boat in a storm. There was a lot of waves coming. You know, it was a little iffy for a while there, but they got past the worst of it. Now there's a little bit of calm sea. Now what you got to do is put those sails up and move forward.
Good return fire that time. Vasquez's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. He scored well after being hit himself. Vasquez's inability to get away from his opponent's right hand is costing him.
He continues to pull straight back, and he's still in the path of the punch.
Halfway through round 6.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Nice work with the overhand right. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Vasquez is swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. A good counter punch by Vasquez.
Nice. Protect yourself.
Vasquez is doing well here with that 2-punch combination. On the mark, the counter punch by Vasquez. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. All right, Teddy, let me put you back in your old job here. You're going to be trainer here. Now, we're just coming off of a round there where clearly, I think he won the round, but it's a close, competitive fight that your guys probably win.
Yeah, I know what not to tell him. I'm not telling him he's winning. That's what I'm not telling him. I want to make sure that he keeps his edge. You know, he stays smart and everything, but the only reason that I think he's up is because he's keeping the punch output. He's staying sharp defensively. You know, he's still attacking in the spots that he should attack. I want to keep it that way.
Here we are, the start of another round, and if everything goes according to the way the first half of this fight went, he's going to be coasting in for an easy win.
Well, if his opponent goes along with it, he definitely will, but maybe he'll change the script a little. Flip the script a bit.
Oh, good exchange there. Vasquez is not coming up with the results that you would want to see out of him. Now, he's trying to counterpunch, Teddy, but it doesn't seem to be the answer.
No, he kind of looks a little bit like that guy who went in to get his hair dyed, you know? And he thought it was going to be just a little bit lighter, and it wound up being a lot lighter. And he said, wow, what the heck did I do? I didn't think I was going to look like this. I didn't think that I was going to box like this.
At the halfway point of round 7. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Well placed, well timed combo up top. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Up top with the right hand. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisp, the old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
And round 7 comes to an end.
You're in control of this. Don't get careless out there.
Listen to me. The best defense is to throw punches. You need to throw more punches. That's cooler. Don't look for jumping punches, okay? Use your speed. Jump up.
Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we begin this 8th round here, and you can see that, yes, he's up, but if you've been watching this fight closely, you know that anything still can happen here.
So his opponent is a real tough guy, doesn't get discouraged, continues to come with a fast pace, and a guy like that, you never count out.
Vasquez is whiffing there. A big, wide, sweeping shot. And a perfect to counter against.
Yes, it is, and you know it's only a matter of time. You know, that goes into the old computer, the old brain, where the guy remembers that, and the next time he's going to capitalize on it.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Vasquez. A barrage of punches now. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. A flush hook scores well for him. There's the hook. Distance, such a key factor always, Teddy, when it comes to defense. with his good foot movement, he's been keeping that distance. His opponent, how does he close that gap properly?
Well, first of all, he's got to use his jab to close it because he's getting picked off coming in. He's getting pot shotted. So he's got to have something coming at his opponent that keeps him distracted. Use that jab. Now, don't use it conventionally, Joe. You're jabbing at the head, you're not finding nothing. You're just finding space. So jab a little lower. Drop the sights a little bit. Jab at his chest. Just so you touch something, and then you can work your way in. You can start to find them a little.
Wow, look at that, trading shots. Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
Vasquez is proving to be elusive. Throws a counterpunch there. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. A little something of his own. Blocks a shot, brings back the uppercut. That's a well-scored left hand by Vasquez.
Keep that head moving.
Vasquez is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Good counter punch. Vasquez has got those earmuffs on and he's got his hands tight against his body. But Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he's stopping right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
Vasquez has got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter.
Keep doing what you're doing. You got it.
And now they start round number 10. Good accurate work there after blocking that blow. Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Body shot. Move your head.
Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. And that's where he wants his man opposite him, right against the ropes. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. He just missed that shot up top. Vasquez is using a lot of energy just by throwing so many punches, but he's not getting much out of all this effort at all.
No, he's working much too hard. That's a good point there. He's working really too hard for what he's getting done. He has to now start to educate himself, start to, you know, place those punches in the right spots.
So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Good flush shot by Vasquez. And clicks of the talk. And round 10 comes to an end.
Okay? Just keep it simple. Making this harder than it has to be.
Look good, looking good. He's tired. He's tired. He's got nothing left. I need Double up your punches. Keep the lead, all right?
11th round now underway. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard. Well, he's got a comfortable lead according to you, Teddy.
Yeah, he just sat and had a very nice dinner. You know what? Don't be a Garvone now. Finish up, clean yourself a little bit, use your napkin, walk away from the table, go digest your meal. Have your win.
Off the target by Vasquez. Blocks away that headshot. Here's something that's a key factor. That's a huge left he just scored with. Boy, I know he's not in great shape, but all of a sudden he's doing a very good job of defending himself.
You know, it's a funny thing. He's fighting on instincts, and sometimes that's a good thing. You don't want to get hurt to get there, but you want to get there. Right now, he's doing things without thinking, naturally.
90 seconds to go in this 11th round. And he ties up on the inside. And he decides to tie up again. And he engages in the clinch. Precision work with the left hand by Vasquez. Well-timed, well-placed uppercut there. That was yet another round where he just looked like the fresher, better conditioned fighter. And here in these later stages of this fight, that's where you get the payoff.
Well, the payoff is what we heard. We heard about coming into this fight that in training camp they were doing 5-minute rounds. We heard that, Joe. Not 3-minute, 5-minute rounds. He's getting the benefit right now of that.
You don't throw punches, I'm not going to stop this fight. Come on, keep throwing punches. Listen.
Final round of this scheduled 12-round. Blocks that punch. This is brilliant defense we're seeing here every which way. Blocking punches, moving well, parrying punches away.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. Now he has to connect the offense a little bit better.
Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. A stabbing right hand by Vasquez. Solid hook. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Vasquez.
You got this one.
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. How about a return to sender with the left hand? He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Vasquez. You know, we see that he's made a stylistic change after being stunned here in this fight. But what about his opponent? Does his opponent have to make a change as well?
Well, he's got to adapt too. If he sees that what was working before for him has been taken away because the guy changed now, you know, he's made corrections, well, he's got to find another way, another offensive, you know, opening or another offensive way to get to the guy. He's got to be right with him.
So there's the final bell in a fight nobody thought they'd hear the final bell in.
Well, it looked like Rock'em Sock'em Robots early on, but then all of a sudden, guess what? They started boxing.
Listen, he was the better fighter. He was the busier fighter. He's the fighter that absolutely deserves to have that unanimous decision go the way it did.
And you never like to say this, I say it in jest, but this is one where you could have made up the scorecards before the fight. Unfortunately, sometimes these judges do.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. 12 rounds between featherweights, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. Pereira's now making his way to the ring, and you can see how focused he is. Round 1 of 12. He missed with that headshot. If you are the fighter with the lower stamina, and you know it, going up against a guy who can really go the distance, how do you go after it right from the gate?
Well, I don't know that you go after it right from the gate, because then you're basically telling your opponent, I have no chance. I'm desperate. I think you go out there looking like you're ready to go the distance. Maybe he'll start to slow things down a little bit and worry about the late rounds himself.
Yuriorkis Gamboa's right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt. Blocking a score. Good smooth work by Yuriorkis Gamboa. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Flush shot lands after blocking away his opponent's effort. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Yuriorkis Gamboa's got a little something coming back at him. A counterpunch scored. Uppercut! He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
Pereira's able to avoid that punch. Count down the final moments of this round. So it's the end of the round, and as both men head back to their respective corners, Teddy, it brings up a good point that's many times not talked enough, but the culture of a corner and how guys conduct themselves. What was always your philosophy in organizing and running a corner?
Well, first of all, only one guy could be in charge. That's the trainer. You can't have too many cooks in the kitchen. It has to be organized like anything else, and you have to have calm people. You only have 1 minute, maybe.
Yuriorkis Gamboa's hurt by a big shot. Barrera's scoring with that right hand. There's the old 1-2.
That's okay. That's
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Halfway through this round. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Yuriorkis Gamboa's banged by a left hand. Solid right by Yuriorkis. Yuriorkis Gamboa's stunned and he is hurt.
now. Finish him off.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. A stinging uppercut by Yuriorkis Gamboa. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. And that's the end of round 2.
You're okay. You're
Gamboa's good, clean, and effective punching damaged his opponent in that last round. Well off the mark by Yuriorkis Gamboa. Yuriorkis Gamboa with a huge uppercut. Very accurate with the overhand right. Gamboa lands a big left. Wow! Good shot. What a nice uppercut. Yuriorkis Gamboa's down.
That's the danger of that punch. It comes from below where you can get your legs under it, and you don't see it.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Yuriorkis Gamboa. Yuriorkis Gamboa's feeling the impact of that powerful hook.
Keep your distance.
Halfway through this round here. Barrera's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Fires off the hook. Look at that. Yuriorkis, big shot. The right came clean.
Get him.
Solid. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. Gamboa's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
We open up round number 4 here. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard, where he's up 2 rounds to 1. I like his work rate, Teddy.
You know, he's not landing all the time clean, but it reminds me a little bit of some of the old fans used to say to me, Teddy, Marciano, we love Marciano, you know, The Rock. He used to hit guys on his arms. He wasn't hitting them clean, but he was breaking their blood vessels. Excuse me for being so graphic, but he was breaking their blood vessels, and they couldn't keep their arms up by the time they got to the 8th, 9th, 10th round. That's kind of the way this guy fights.
Head movement. Head movement. Finish with a hook.
Big right hand from Yuriorkis Gamboa. Nice block by Yuriorkis Gamboa. Halfway through round number 4. Turns over the hook after turning away his opponent's shot. Barrera's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Yuriorkis Gamboa is going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And round 4 comes to an end. Yuriorkis Gamboa is really impressing us here tonight. That last round, boy, he was on top of his game and all over his opponent. Laid out some serious damage there.
Yeah, I noticed that he's starting to land that uppercut a little bit. The only thing that I wouldn't be satisfied with what he did the last time. I would just look forward for confidence to do more as sort of a good roadmap to maybe even get a knockout victory here. Put something on top of those uppercuts. You know the uppercut's landing. Now put something up top.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit.
Gotta see that come in. Let's go.
Right hand downstairs. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Both men digging in with uppercuts.
Doing great.
They both decide to bring it. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Now he ties up there. And now looking to hang on. Not able to land the headshot. Barrera's been hurt by that shot. And banging away he goes. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
4, 5.
Barrera's back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. That right hand over the top lands flush. Gamboa's getting a break as for now, but Teddy, he looked horrible at the end of that round. He was taking a lot of punishment.
Now this is where you really have to have the resolve, the mentality of a fighter, because he's got to go back and face that in a minute when he comes out of his corner. Can he face that? Can he push that away out of his consciousness?
Able to cover up that gut. Yuriorkis Gamboa is on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. Barrera's out to show everybody that he's fine. But we saw what happened in the last round. He was knocked down in that last round. Does he have to prove something to himself as well as proving something to everybody in this arena?
Well, that's the right question. So he's got to revisit his memory banks a little bit and know that he's already proven it.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Barrera's jab lands well. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Yuriorkis Gamboa. And he returns on that exchange. Very nice from both men. They each got a shot in. Unable to make an impact there by Yuriorkis Gamboa. Ten seconds remaining in this round.
Jump on it! Nice!
So we've come to the halfway point of what has been a very highly competitive bout. And Teddy, if it stays that way throughout this night, then this is going to be an all-time classic. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Ferreira's dealing with the aftermath of being rocked, but yet he hasn't changed anything. He's still sticking with that style.
Well, that means panic has not set in. That's a good thing, Joe. He still believes he can get this thing done the way he came here to get it done.
How about that exchange? Flush right hand to the head. Gamboa's showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. Puts forth the hook, scores with it.
Defense! More defense!
Great movement to get away from those punches. Ferreira's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Teddy, you've been in this spot before as a trainer. Your fighter gets rocked, and then you got to make a decision. Do we stick with the game plan, the style, the way that we were, or do we make a complete adjustment? Which way do you go?
Well, the first thing is obviously you make sure the guys are right to send them out there. Then when you send them out there, you better send them out there with something. You know, you don't send the guy out into the cold with no coat on. So you better send them out there with some advice. You definitely make a change so he can feel confident that it's not going to happen again. You make an adjustment.
And you can see he's done just that. Yuriorkis Gamboa smashed by a hook. Gamboa's trying to get back in this fight now as we start round number 8. He started fine, but I think the last few rounds, as your scorecard shows us, he's given way a little bit. His opponent's gaining some momentum.
Yeah, I know this is going to sound a little crazy, Joe, but he's thinking too much. It was a close fight, and, you know, he was starting to think about strategy, what I should do. Well, he was thinking, guess what? The other guy was punching.
Ferreira's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. He just gave his opponent a really good taste of how fast his hand speed is.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times we talk about power, and we see that power, you know, can damage a guy right away, obviously, and it can intimidate an opponent. But hand speed can do the same thing, and I think it's intimidating right now to his opponent. He's afraid to let that jab go because he might get...
Oh, what a left hand.
Now lay it on! Let it go!
Getting him into the place he wants to. That's against the ropes. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well.
Keep your distance!
Very effective with the block and then the score. Parries the punch, comes back with the hook.
Keep your distance!
Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. Yuriorkis Gamboa's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. Nice work with the uppercut.
All right, breathe. Good. Deep breath.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round in what has been a very even fight. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Yuriorkis Gamboa. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. And now he scores well with the straight right. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Yeah, that's it. Like what I see in there.
Gamboa's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counterpunch landed with some success. Off to the side, a little... Oh, and there you go. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Gamboa's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. That's a solid right hand by Yuriorkis Gamboa. Yuriorkis Gamboa with a block punch.
Stay away from those.
Barrera's hit by a counterpunch there. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Blocks a shot and then lands an uppercut of his own. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here, having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye, and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something even bigger. But you might...
Big shot he just scored with. How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
Gamboa's going to have to pull himself together here. Now he beats the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work, because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the ropes, kill some time, make the referee come in between you and break you.
Gamboa's taken a lot of punishment with the right hand. Teddy, you've said many times, it's where you put your own head when you get hit by those right hands.
Well, one place I can tell you where not to put it, in the middle. And he needs to move it to the left, outside that right hand.
1-2, 1-2.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Barrera's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch.
Stay away from those. Come on. All right. How you doing? Nice and calm?
So many times it's not how you start, but how you finish. Right now, he's the fighter with momentum as we start round number 11. He's closed the gap on your card.
Yeah, I have a funny feeling I know how he did it. His corner told him, you know what, those 3 cards that you got at home, guess what, they're taking 2 of them away. You better pick it up if you want to get them back.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Yuriorkis Gamboa. Looks to the head. Teddy, this has turned into his fight. He is clearly the aggressor.
Well, you know, it's been wide open for somebody to take the lead, and he figured, why not be me?
Oh, survive this. Once again, he hits the deck.
He's gonna have to find a way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's over. This fight is over. Barrera's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him.
Knockout. Your winner, the babyface Assassin.
That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us, everyone.
I'm the fool cause I started to be cool with them, but I got schooled in the art of opportunism. I ain't the only one that walked away. Look around, everybody gone today. You all alone with your empty chest, so bury the bones with any regrets and keep those skeletons piled in stacks. Just drink your medicine, don't bite your glass. I tried to make a difference, but the only thing that changed was I gave you distance. I won't trust you again, getting better at choosing friends. This time the loser wins, cause I learned how to cut off the looser ends. I won't trust you again, getting better at choosing friends. This time the loser wins, cause I learned how to cut off the looser ends. I'm not tripping, this just an excuse for me to dish down a little bit of the truth. We killing time and time's killing us, so I won't waste mine trying to grip a grudge. But don't twist it into what it isn't. Don't call, don't write, don't visit. I put you on ignore, you're not the homie anymore. The only thing that you can show me is the door. Game over, yeah, who's winning? Save your gas, I refuse to listen. If you're doing math, we doing division. Don't even ask how I've been, there's no you in existence. Go your way, I go my way, and you keep going until there's no one to violate. And I'ma remember your last impression. Thanks for that lesson.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of lightweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. These ring walks have become the stuff of legend, and you can see the intensity on his face. He's got his eye on the prize. Look at that focus and determination during his ring walk.
Introducing first, from Mexico City, Dinamita Marquez. And his opponent across the ring, hailing out of Tijuana, El Toribio.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Well, they're scheduled to go to full 12 here tonight. Round one now underway. Nice block. You see him holding on. Good left there. Fires right back at him. We're underway here. We've been talking in the lead up to this fight about who has the advantage with the speed. Well, we know who that is. As for his opponent?
Well, his opponent's going to have to come up with something else, and what he's going to have to come up with is timing. You know, timing can negate speed.
How so?
Well, just making sure that before your opponent starts, you time him, you beat him to the mark. You're not as fast as him, but guess what? The good news, this is not a sprint. This is a boxing match. You can beat him to the mark. For all intents and purposes, you're faster.
Good defensive skill. Parries the punch, puts one in there. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Each man able to land an uppercut. Able to show you his blocking ability. Good work with the combination, putting his punches together, and it's paying off.
Yeah, it is paying off. You know, the first couple didn't get there, but he caught him on the back end.
Able to dismiss it.
Oh, you need to block more.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Right on the mark with the hook up top. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. There's a good right hand.
You gotta let your hands go. You have to. You have to be busy. This guy is beating the shit out of you. There you go.
Beautiful, lindissimo, beautiful. I want another round like that. This is your fight, okay? You're in complete control of this fight. When he misses with a punch,
Here we go. Round two is underway. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Oh, what an uppercut. Flush shot, the left hand came in.
back to the body.
Halfway through round number two. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Comes right back with some offense of his own. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. Last 10 seconds. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As you come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
That was off the mark. Good body shot. The right hand came home. Teddy, is it raw skill? Is it technique? What's the answer for him? Why is he missing so many punches and tiring himself out here?
It's forgetting about the idea that it's not enough just to throw a punch. You have to have a plan to land it. You know, you have to have a missile to get it to the target. Otherwise, what does it do? Just blows up, makes a hole in the ground, and when it rains, guess what? You go swimming. He's going to go swimming later.
Effective work with that flush overhand right. And now he's targeting upstairs. Well, you can tell he's being patient, waiting for a countering opportunity. Teddy, what does he have to think about in laying that trap?
All he has to do is think a little bit like I do at tax season with my accountant. I don't want to go into that office. You know, my accountant's standing at the door. He's waiting for me to come in there. I want a rebate. And that's what he wants. He wants a rebate. He wants a counter. He's stepping back, and he's waiting for the guy to come to him. So he's the one who gets his way.
Right hand serving him well. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut.
Work the body kick.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3. And that's the end of round 3.
What are you waiting? You want this fight? Then let's get moving. It's all yours, baby. But you gotta keep working. Keep working, and this is your fight. Don't get lazy out there, okay? Don't get lazy. You're winning this fight, but don't get lazy.
His opponent may regret the way he has started this fight tonight, finding himself already in a hole on Teddy's scorecard, down 3 rounds.
Right,
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Good defense, just covering up down low. Really frustrating his opponent now, as he's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Left and right.
Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Keep it going.
90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Side to side. Move your head.
He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty.
Get him.
Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Good exchange, he fires back. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. A good block. 10 seconds to go in this round. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
And there he is scoring with the right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Like the way he was able to hook to the gut there. Lands the counter. Halfway into round number 5 here.
Ahora, do that again.
Committing to the combo now. Both land. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right.
Guard your head. That's okay. Hey.
Able to block and counter back.
Hook.
Gets rid of that effort. He returns the favor with an uppercut. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happens to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
The start of the 6th round. Not able to land the uppercut. Clean shot with the right. Now hugging on the inside.
Pace yourself.
Blocks a shot and pulls the trigger. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Teddy, is anything going to change at this point? He keeps getting hit by right hands.
Probably not. Let's be honest, Joe. This is a habit. This is a flaw that was with him in the gym, and it's still with him now. It's not going to change.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6.
Gotta see those come in.
Comes right back with a shot of his own.
Así es. Like what I see in there.
Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Lands a big hook.
Get off of the ropes. Keep your hands up.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. End of the round here. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside. And Teddy, I think a completely different look than when we saw before, because he's losing this fight on the scorecards, but he did win that last round.
He did. It's a start. You know, you have to start somewhere to build. Now he has to start putting them together. But the attitude has to be the same. You can't start looking down the road in boxing and saying anything in life, actually, and start saying, gee, you know, I got to get 6 rounds. I got to get 4 rounds. No, get 1 at a time. That's the only way you could do it. That's how he's trying to do it.
Comes with the right.
In and out! In and out!
Very nice defensive guard there. He's got that certain something that's a well-acquired skill in this craft of boxing, and that is superb defense, and it's on target tonight.
It is. The old-timers would say, you know, that's the hard thing, is to learn defense. You know, the easy part, the fun part is letting your hands go. So he's got the hard part down. Guess what? He's enjoying the fun part right now because of it.
Halfway through the 7th round. Good-looking counterpunch. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Good-looking uppercut that time. Just missed with that punch. And he just holds on there. Well-placed shot came after a nice defensive move there. Good block.
Come on, this is it. You gotta make it a fight now. You can't just move around. You gotta move your hands in there. All right, let's go. Good. Oh, good. Nice work. Listen. That's it. That's it. I need another round just like that, all right? You're doing good. Keep it up. Keep serving. Don't stand in front of me.
You got to give a lot of credit to the corner behind him. Here we are at the start of round number 8. We watched the early goings of this fight. I didn't think the score would be this close.
I agree with you, Joe. I don't believe in giving him credit, but I'm going to give him a pat anyway because there's so many incompetent corners out there. I hate to say it in this business, but you see it all the time. This is a professional corner, the way they're supposed to be. They've done their job.
Solid uppercut. Targets his opponent after blocking a shot. Gets him with the right hand. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Teddy, I'm starting to wonder, what is the answer for this guy? Can he do anything else in this? Yeah, he throws punches, but he has no accuracy. Can this change in mid-fight?
Well, it has to if he wants to win this fight. And how does it change? Well, you know, the problem is these things have to be put in place in the gym. I don't know if you could do it right now, but if you could, you tell him in the corner, hey, tighten up a little bit, you know, shorten up these darn punches.
Nice work! Nice work!
Trying to go downstairs, but off target.
Relax, relax. Oh. Keep working your body.
That right hand serving him well. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. So accurate. Jab, uppercut combination.
You want this fight? Listen, if you want this fight, you gotta stay busy out. All right. You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. Just keep doing what you're doing. It's over. He's tight. He's got nothing left. Just go for the head. Knock him out.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Oh, what an exchange. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Oh, everybody will tell you, you can't get away with that. What a big, wide, sweeping whiff that was.
Well, you can get away with it if the guy doesn't want to throw back, but if this guy wants to start throwing back, then you're not getting away with it.
That's what I want to see.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. Halfway through the 9th round. More than one, and it's just what he wants. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well. That wasn't able to land. Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. End of the round of what has been a very close and highly competitive fight. Teddy, how do you see this right now?
I see it almost dead even, and I see whoever finishes the rounds, because in these kind of tight rounds, if you finish up good, the judges remember that.
Feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans. I show them how I got the grind down.
Well, he got caught by a lucky punch in that last round. It did do some damage, but now you can tell he's right back where he wants to be, fresh and ready as we start this round.
I don't take lightly when a guy gets dropped, but you know what? I think he was more embarrassed than he was hurt.
Don't let him get to you, kid.
Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. Comes right back at him with a left hand. A little defense turns into offense. He blocks the shot, comes right back with one of his own.
Hey, keep your hands up.
Nice work with the left hand. A little head hunting with the right. I can imagine throughout your career, you've been all over a lot of fighters for lack of movement.
Yeah, it's very, very frustrating because you start to wonder, does he want to win the fight? That's what you start to wonder.
Beat him to the punch.
A well-placed left hand up top. Coming to the end of round number 10, 10 seconds to go. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, he gets caught.
Oh, just keep it up. Just keep it up. That's it now, all right? It's nice workout. Just keep fighting smart, keep busy. Don't take a break with this guy, you hear me?
You don't need that. I'll throw that away.
Put forth a very good performance the last few rounds, and it's paid off on Teddy's scorecard. The start of round number 11, and this is a much closer fight than it was just a few rounds ago.
Well, it goes to show you that he's doing now what he was capable of doing, what we expected him to do from the beginning. He's putting punches together, and he's being steady.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Locks it away. Well-placed hook there. That punch nowhere close. Halfway through this 11th round. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. There's a nice left hand able to get in.
You're still not moving enough. Back to the body.
What we've seen here in these later rounds as the fight is progressing is that he wants to go to the body more and more, and he's doing it.
And he's going to get an opportunity because of that later on to fake downstairs and watch him. He's going to go upstairs.
Little head knocking with that right hand. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Suck it up. There is no tomorrow. You can do this, okay? You're okay. There you go.
Which way will it go? Both men want it badly. Now the final round. Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut. You see, he comes over the top. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all.
Keep your hands up.
Well-placed jab straight. Sizzling hand speed we saw moments ago. Heck of a combination, but pretty easy to get it off when you're that fast.
Yeah, it is. And what it causes, too, is besides us saying, ooh, that we see those quick hands and the judges, you know, marking it down, also it makes the opponent keep his hands in his pocket. He's afraid to move his hands because the other guy's so much faster.
Final minute of the final round. Well-placed left hand there. Good snapping jab.
That's what you need to get inside. Hey, Joe, if you're going to rob a bank, you need a smoke screen so the guards don't see you coming. You want to get inside? Use the jab.
What a great round this has turned into. After doing the hurting, now he's the one hurt.
Joe, this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
Southpaw right jab, then the left hand. throughout the night, right up until that final bell moments ago, both these men tried to determine their fate, but now it's in the hands of these judges.
The pressure now is truly on the judges because this is the kind of fight where you need talent as a judge, you need discipline as a judge, and of course honesty to get the right decision here.
Teddy, I know you're going to disagree with this. You had him losing this fight, yet the judges say it's a draw.
Yeah, if I'm the commissioner, I'm bringing those judges into my office. I'm watching the fight with them, and I'm making them explain their decision.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time.
Something that Christ brings, some comfort at night. True beauty doesn't run from the light. Keep shining. Keep shining. Yeah, keep shining. Keep shining. And I've been known to talk about women on the track or two. I talk to women, I just can't talk for women. That's for you. We need women for that. More women in rap, even tracks like Quali's for women. That's still only half the view of the world. There's no girls rapping, so we only hearing half the truth. What we have to lose, too much, half our youth aren't represented. The better halves of dudes, so we don't hear about your brain, just your brains. How you Rockefeller, Stacey Dash names. We just need your voice like a acapella. Something in the music's gotta change. A lot of things. It's funny how words like consciousness and positive music can somehow start to feel hollow. It's become too synonymous with polishing soft collagen lips on the face of race politics.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 12 rounds in the welterweight division. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. Manny Pacquiao's ring walk, something special in the air. You can just sense it out of him. Mayweather's confidence is really showing through as he makes his way to the ring.
Introducing first, in the blue corner,
round number one, scheduled for the championship distance of 12. Teddy, this has the feeling of a fight that very much looks like it'll be a chess match.
Yeah, this is a Bobby Fischer type fight, no doubt about that. It's a matter of who moves their pawn, and each guy doing a real careful job and a thoughtful job before they touch those pieces.
Good work!
Teddy, what role can the fans play on the fighters, the atmosphere of the arena, when they know there's two guys meeting up that can bang?
An immature fighter, a less experienced fighter, can get caught up. He can try to satisfy the audience. That's a quick way to be going to the shower earlier than you wanted to.
Manny Pacquiao is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Halfway through round number one. Manny Pacquiao with a big right hand. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Digging in with a left to the gut. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Manny Pacquiao's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. Mayweather's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Good return fire that time. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Mayweather's able to land a good, solid left hand. End of the round, and that was a very good example of how to be efficient with what you're doing.
Yeah, it's a good example of how, as you say, Joe, he doesn't waste anything. You know, he wants to make everything count, but it gives hope that the other guy can come back, because there's spots where you can out-hustle. While he's being so conservative, you could just outwork him a little.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. Mayweather's punch is far off the target. Overhand right can be so effective. Good counter punch. I loved how he moved off to the side and landed it.
Yeah, that's real smart. That's something that you teach in the gym, and you love when you see it executed.
He gets away from one and then brings it home with his own. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date, and he wants to get to it.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Little head hunting with the left. Good biting, snapping shot by Manny Pacquiao. Not much action as he just ties up. Nice work, the left hand to the head. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Manny Pacquiao.
That's okay, let's go.
Manny Pacquiao's banged by an uppercut. He scored well after being hit himself. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
We don't want this to go to the judge's scorecard, right?
The water in the corner.
And round number 3 is underway. Boxing 101, jab followed by the straight. Showing you some defense there with the block. What power from that left hand of Pacquiao. Scored well up top. Mayweather's left landing well. Parries that punch away. Manny Pacquiao started at 106 pounds and then rose up and won a super bantamweight belt, but it really wasn't until November of 2003 when he claimed the featherweight title and TKOing Marco Antonio Barrera that he became that big spotlight kind of star.
Yeah, that was his coming out party, so to speak. That's when the world found out just who and what Manny Pacquiao was.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Mayweather's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Good job protecting himself. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Mayweather's right hand working well that time. He scored well. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later, and something you got to start early and stay with.
Make your presence known. Assert yourself. Assert your punches.
You got any more of these? I'll give you one. More blood? Yeah.
You just can't move around. You gotta move with your hands in there. Let them things go.
Pacquiao's up around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished themselves to any great amount so far.
There you go.
Targeting that straight left hand. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Manny Pacquiao.
Keep working, keep working. You're still not moving enough. Come on now, move, move. Watch that.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
Jab, pop the jab, use the jab, use the jab.
Mayweather's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Halfway through this round.
Hey, hey, let's go.
Solid left hand to the head.
That's okay, that's all right. Now pay him back.
Left to the body.
Go pay him back.
Goes up top with a right hand. Mayweather's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Pacquiao's on the bad end of a flush, solid hook. Final 10 seconds. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. And that's the end of round 4. Mayweather's doing something that I often question, and that's a fighter going out there as that round comes to an end. Once again, just being able to say he didn't put forth enough effort. Why?
Because it's a mental game, Joe, and it's about confidence. And right now, he does not have the confidence to go forth and do those things. Even though you and me are looking and we see the opportunities there, he doesn't see them. He doesn't feel them.
Pacquiao with a good block there.
Boy, good job.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no, actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Mayweather's doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. 1.5 minutes to go. And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs. He just missed that shot up top. See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand.
Right, left, right. Come on, baby.
Mayweather's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecard. They're letting everything go in every punch.
You need to throw and land a big shot and knock this guy out. Listen, I need to see some counter.
The start of the 6th round.
Come on, in and out, in and out.
Pacquiao's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Look at that! The hook came home with ease.
Keep moving, come on now.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. Teddy, how did it unfold this way? I mean, two guys who are known for being tactical, smart fighters, but this has turned out into an action fight.
You know, that's a great point. I think that's how it came about. One guy, each one of them thought that they would have an edge, maybe trick the guy, you know, throw him a curveball. What they didn't expect is they were both throwing curves.
Well off the mark by Manny Pacquiao. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Manny Pacquiao. Good looking counter punch.
Keep moving, you got to see that coming.
See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by Manny Pacquiao. Commits to the straight right.
Side to side, come on now.
Pacquiao's corner has very little to do right now. Why? Because their fighter has been nearly flawless with his accurate and clean punching.
Well, part of that's attached to his personality. He doesn't waste anything. He's real calm. He's a conservative guy. Anything he throws, he's placing where it's going to land.
Keep it up. That's it now. Nice workout. Keep fighting smart and keep busy. Don't take a break with it. This is it. You hurt him, keep on.
Start of this round, start to the second half of this fight. First half of this fight, he completely dominated the action, Teddy.
Yeah, but you know what? It's kind of like they said in that movie, The Gambler. You know, they don't pay off at halftime. remember the guy wanted to collect his bets? Well, same thing. He's got another half of the fight. Can he be consistent? Can he keep his concentration? Can he keep doing what he's been doing?
Mayweather's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there.
You're doing great. Focus. Protect yourself. Come on now, protect yourself.
He's completely turned his offense off. You can see that he's just in an extreme defensive posture. But still, his opponent is scoring here.
Look, the extreme defensive posture is a problem. But if he was moving his head with his hands up, at least there'd be misses there. When his opponent would miss, there'd be an opening to come back where even if you didn't come back, his opponent would be a little worried about sitting in there on you. He'd have to think defense. Right now, he's only thinking offense.
Manny Pacquiao's doing well sticking to a game plan on the outside. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Manny Pacquiao with a big left hand. Hits him in the mug with the right. Scores up top with a left. Nice strike after catching one by Manny Pacquiao. 10 seconds to go in the 7th. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Beautiful, lindissimo, beautiful. I want another round like that. There you go.
You are losing this fight. I need you to take some chances, guy. You gotta take some chances with this guy, all right? You got to.
Start of the 8th round. Pacquiao's not scored a knockdown. He's just done everything else you could ask of him. He's up big.
And that's his game. It's not the power game. So you have to kind of applaud him that he has stayed in his mode, he has stayed in his identity, and he has not tried to force the fight.
Good uppercut by Manny Pacquiao. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Mayweather's failure to protect himself from that left hand, it's become a big story now.
Yeah, and he has to understand why. He's not controlling distance. He's standing too close in front. Needs to adjust a little further out.
Solid shot, the overhand left. The halfway point of round number 8.
Uppercut is wide open. Uppercut, baby, come on.
Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Right to the body. Step to the side and then lands the counter.
Yeah, disappear on him, and then all of a sudden appear on him.
Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. Pacquiao's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. And round 8 comes to an end.
Got to breathe.
Manny Pacquiao's in position right now to really bring home a good victory. He's up on the punch stats. He's up on your scorecard. This is his fight.
Yeah, we just hope that the judges, and you never know that. That's one thing that sometimes can really disappoint you in this business. You hope the judges see it that way, because I can't see it any other way.
This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points. Keep throwing punches. You can throw him off with some head movement.
Another round, will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight.
Beat him to the punch!
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. How about that left hand? Well, maybe one of the most impressive characteristics and traits in all of boxing, and we're seeing it on display here. He has an iron chin.
Nice work! Nice work, James! Cover your head!
There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Keep moving! Keep moving! Don't let him get at you!
90 seconds into the 9th round.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Manny Pacquiao. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? Mayweather's right hand scores well.
There you go.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. And he just turns that hook up top and it does damage. And that's the end of round 9. Mayweather's resting up after a round in where he was so very accurate. And Teddy, if you want to have one single quality out there as an offensive fighter, accuracy is among the ones you want to have.
Yeah, and to be accurate, that means you have to be calm. And you have to be smart, that you know that you're putting the punches in certain specific places for a reason. And boxing is not just about the strongest guys. It's supposed to be, and it usually is, about the smartest guy.
And now they start round number 10. Able to counter that attack. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Good flush shot by Manny Pacquiao. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Manny Pacquiao. Oh, Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer crazy because he's leaving himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
Well, you talk about that old saying, leaving the barn door open, and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches, sooner or later, they're going to come in.
Just supreme skill by Manny Pacquiao there. He had the block on one end, counters back and scores on his own. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Very accurate work with the hook there after fine defense. Pacquiao's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination?
Looking good.
Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Good flush shot upstairs. Little head hunting never hurt, does it with the hook. And that's the end of round 10.
This fight, you gotta pick it up, you hear me? You gotta pick it up. Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into them without throwing a punch.
You don't need that, no, throw that away.
Breathe. Deep. You're in control of this. Don't get careless out there. Keep boxing smart. One more time. You had him that round. Moving good throw. Next round, it's easy.
Manny Pacquiao is enjoying a comfortable lead on Teddy's scorecard as we start round. And out of nowhere, things can turn like that, Teddy. Everything was looking good, now it's looking bad for him.
Well, that's exactly why, because nothing was coming at him. His opponent wasn't throwing back. He got a little lax, and he paid a price.
Headshot lands, was a hook. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Manny Pacquiao's hand speed right now, the difference with what we just saw, able to land that combination.
Yeah, he's probably going to need a little bit more down the road, but right now, that's got him in front.
90 seconds to go in this 11th round. To the head he goes with a left hand. Right to the head with that right. Right hand over the top. How about that left right there?
Hey, keep fighting. Let's go. He's tired.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao's the victim of a powerful hook. Well, that was a bad moment for Manny Pacquiao, but now he looks to have settled in.
Yeah, but we're going to find out now if he's the same aggressive Pacquiao that he's been and that he needs to be.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Good-looking jab there.
Let's see some more head movement, Jack. Come on.
And round 11 comes to an end. Mayweather's commitment to the cause of being the aggressor really had him in front in that last round. Look at his opponent.
Focus. You have to focus. Throw more punches. The body. Bang the body. Hit that body. Work that body. Chop down the tree. Come on, champ.
Throw that away.
They put forth a good effort throughout. Now one more meeting. The final round is here.
Double up your punching. Let's go.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Manny Pacquiao's not one of these fighters who's going to be scared of his own blood, but Pacquiao right now is dealing with a bloody nose. And now they're trading blows. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Targeting the uppercut, and it worked.
Keep working the jab. Good.
Oh, what a power punch he was able to land there.
Joe, that's what you call setting up a trap. Not a mouse trap, but a punch trap. Step back a little bit, invited him in, bang.
Manny Pacquiao is acting like a desperate man right now. He was stunned earlier. Now it's bombs away.
Yeah, he's hoping to catch him. And when you're hoping to catch him, usually hope goes out the window.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. He missed with that headshot. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter-punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
I say it all the time. You never know what you're going to get in this sport. We never thought this fight would go the distance.
No, early on it looked like Frazier and Ali. I mean, the Thriller Manila. Who thought we'd wind up with a little ballet down the stretch?
Pacquiao's performance tonight was exactly what he was looking for. And it's exactly what the judges reward. Good, solid effort, a unanimous decision.
Yeah, if he was a pitcher, he'd be getting a shutout right now. Almost a perfect game.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.
And now,
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for a much-anticipated main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds in the middleweight division between Sugar Ray Leonard and Sugar Ray Robinson. Leonard's making his way to the ring with such confidence. That is the look of a fighter who knows exactly what tonight's outcome will be. Sugar Ray Robinson's on his way to take this tough challenge inside the ropes, but not much focus and passion in these final moments leading the way here.
introducing first, in the blue corner, with a record of 36 victories, 25 big knockouts, and 3 defeats, by way of Wilmington, Sugar Ray Leonard.
So we are underway here. Round 1 scheduled for 12. Teddy, what are your expectations? What do you think we're going to see out of Sugar Ray tonight?
Well, you're going to see what you always see to a certain extent. Blinding ability. Just great talent. You know, he has power, he has speed. You know, and a lot of times when you see that, you think about the head. You know, a lot of those guys that are real speed merchants, like Sugar Ray Leonard, they go right upstairs to that top. But he pays attention to the body. Don't be surprised if you see some body work.
We expect a high work rate among these two fighters. Now, do you want to see that same work rate throughout the whole fight? Or is that your expectation?
I'd love to, because we'd be having a good time, and our fans, they're going to enjoy it.
Sugar Ray with the hook. Halfway through this round here. Not able to land the headshot. A well-placed left hand up top. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. And he's holding. Look at that combination by Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray showing defense, able to block that punch. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I notice is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Why? Because you're not throwing any punches out there.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Sugar Ray Leonard. A crushing blow up top.
I don't know if he has enough time to recover.
Look at this. Another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight. He's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Sugar Ray Leonard. Back and forth exchange. Leonard's on the wrong end of a razor-sharp hook and just grabbing onto his opponent. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
And a punishing hook by Sugar Ray Leonard. Always good to have Sugar Ray Robinson in action. Originally born, his birth name, Walker Smith Jr. I think Sugar Ray's a little more fitting for him, isn't it, Teddy?
Yes, it is, because he just has a sweet, sweet style.
And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. Right to the belt line.
Keep working the body.
Sugar Ray Leonard's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Able to dismiss that body shot.
You're losing this fight. I need you to take some chances now. You have to take a chance with this guy, all right?
Where's your body? Hit the body. Keep on just like that. Wanna take this one?
And round number 3 is underway. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Blocks that belt line well. Sugar Ray Leonard lands a flush right hand. Leonard's out there just waiting on a counterpunch, isn't he?
Yeah, well, first of all, why is he? Because he knows if he walks in, he's going to get caught. So what he wants to do is, he knows there's basically a guard at that door. He's trying to get that guard to get out of there so he could go through that door.
Keep working the body.
Oh, good exchange there. Sugar Ray Leonard's right hand scores well that time. Leonard's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Good right hand by Sugar Ray Leonard. Solid hook upstairs. Robinson's nailed by a huge hook. Combination to the head. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Well-targeted 1-2 by Sugar Ray Leonard. Oh, what a hook upstairs. Lightning fast hook from Sugar Ray Robinson. Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
Back to the body.
Wow, look at that, trading shots.
Keep on. Don't give him a chance to set his feet. Get it in.
All we need is one up there. You don't need that. We'll throw that away.
You gotta breathe. Just breathe. Relax. How you feeling out there? Now, you're not winning this fight, right? You're not winning. He's beaten. I need you to throw more than one punch out there, all right?
As we start round number 4, it's clear to see that it's his precise punching that has earned him good grades on your scorecard, Teddy. With all that accuracy, clean, effective punching, he's up 3 rounds to zip.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if he went to medical school because he's been a surgeon tonight.
Leonard's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Sugar Ray Robinson became the first boxer in history to win a world championship in the same division 5 different times. He did that when he beat Carmen Basilio in 1958 to get that middleweight title back.
And you have to remember, back in those days, these were full titles. You know, you didn't have the junior welterweight, you didn't have the junior middleweight or the super middleweight. Otherwise, he would have won maybe 100 different weight classes. Of course, I'm exaggerating, but he did it when there were the pure, defined weight classes. He did it during a time when the greatest fighters, maybe in the history of the sport, were competing against each other.
A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Sugar Ray Leonard. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Sugar Ray Leonard's feeling the effects now of that hook. Robinson's combination punching is working well here. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. 10 seconds to go in the 4th. That's a huge right hand from Sugar Ray.
Are you gonna let your hands go? You have to. You have to be busy. This guy is beating the shit out of you. You have to throw 3 or 4 punches in a row. You can turn this around, but you gotta let it go. You're okay.
I want you to take this jab. Throw the jab, parry it away, and you'll catch it, okay? Got that? It's gonna happen. It's gonna catch. Listen, I'm not gonna stand.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Parries that punch intended for the head. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
They both decide to bring it. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Nice work to the midsection with the left. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Sugar Ray Robinson. Sugar Ray Leonard's left working well that time. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Sugar Ray Leonard's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. Robinson's doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. A well-placed overhand right. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Sugar Ray Robinson's wanting the counterpunch here, but that doesn't seem the route to go here in this fight, Teddy.
No, he has to be honest with himself and see that. But, you know, people under pressure in all walks of life, you know, in the ring especially, you see it right away. You kind of peek at it right away. It's obvious. Maybe maybe he doesn't want to see what he has to see, because then he would have to discipline himself. He's not ready to do that. Then he would have to make the change. Maybe he just wants to leave it this way. At the end of the day, people are going to say, oh, that guy fought kind of fight that, you know, hard to fight with, you know, and he has an excuse. Maybe that's what's going on right now.
Then let's get moving out there. This guy's gonna win this fight. If you don't take control, son, you need to take control.
The start of the 6th round. Look at that. How in the world was Sugar Ray Robinson outgunned right there? End result is a knockdown. Sense of a flash knockdown there. You can see he's not too damaged. His opponent better be careful. He's still got a live guy opposite him.
Oh, yeah, he definitely does. And believe me, the Bez indicated that he didn't really hurt him. His opponent's not coming after him. He knows that he's okay. He knows that that wasn't one of those big shots that really debilitates a guy.
He just missed that shot up top. Robinson's leaving himself wide open there. You just can't do that.
Well, you can do it, but you're going to get paid. You're going to eat some leather. You're going to get punched in the mouth. That's going to happen.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Come on. Keep moving.
Halfway through round 6. And that had some bite to it, that right hand by Sugar Ray Leonard. Able to defend and then go on the offensive.
He's tired. He's tired.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Leonard's able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand.
Pace yourself.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Turns over that hook and he does damage upstairs. He returned fire right there and it worked after being rocked. Now he gets his man.
At this point, it's not about the skills and the abilities of these two fighters. It's about the dreams of them. And one of them is being eliminated.
Keep your hands, all right? You have to keep your hands up. Don't waste energy, but I want you to keep those hands.
You gotta watch the water in the corner.
It has been completely one-sided so far tonight, and he's in control as we start this round. Leonard's had success so far, just based on his pure hand and foot speed. But there is some concern.
Yeah, you know, you got a guy with a real fast car. He needs a racetrack. He needs the right place to use that speed to kind of run with it a little bit. Right now, his opponent needs to change that landscape. Don't give him that racetrack. Step out of range a little bit and leave him there. Let him shadow box, but don't stay in a position where he can be effective.
There's that overhand right. Leonard's got to be feeling the sting of that big, powerful hook. Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well. Leonard's going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good, solid counter. Nice strike after catching one by Sugar Ray Robinson. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
One.
Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Sugar Ray Robinson. Big left from Leonard. Robinson's inconsistencies are really showing up now. At times, he has shown defense tonight. Other times, what we've seen recently, he's getting hit by the left hand.
Yeah, what he has to do is now make the adjustment.
Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. Boy, it really doesn't take Sugar Ray Robinson that long to land that hook. When he decides to throw it, it's there.
No, fight. Got him and move. There you go. It's fine.
You gotta land a big punch now. No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot. Look at me. Knock this motherfucker out. That's good.
Start of round 8, Teddy's scorecard. Well, slight lead here, but I'll say this. He may be up on your scorecards, but his opponent knows how to land a punch against him.
Yeah, he's found a home for that right hand. He notices that he brings that left hand back slow, so the right hand beat him to the mark.
Ray is taking quite a beating here. I can't believe this, Teddy. The referee is taking a look at stopping this.
Yeah, but also, Joe, you got to remember one thing. I'm thinking in my mind, I just wonder if Ray is going to get a little more benefit of the doubt from the referee, a little more time, because he's Sugar Ray Leonard.
A quick, devastating hook by Sugar Ray Robinson. To the belt line he goes with a left hand. Oh, what a whiff by Sugar Ray Leonard. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Good job staying away from the danger there. Good right hand. Sugar Ray Leonard's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Robinson's the kind of guy that's always relied on his athleticism. But now that he's in a spot like this, Teddy, where it's not going his way, what does he need to do?
Oh, there's nothing much he can do because, you know, he hasn't been taught in the conventional sense. All of a sudden, he's not going to keep his hands up. I mean, that has to be taught. He's not going to move his head. He pulls back. He anticipates. He does all those things. Right now, he's going to have to get lucky a little bit. Land something the way that he does it. He's going to have to stay with what he has.
Able to land the hook to the head. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. And that's the end of round 8. We hear about guys being calm and cool when the pressure's on. With that eye completely shut, the pressure is on.
Yeah, this is where you're really ultimately being tested as a fighter, as a human being, as a man.
All right, listen. You need to create more count, okay? Lift these punches, then throw it straight at me.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Huge left hand from Sugar Ray. A well-targeted hook landed by Sugar Ray Leonard. Up top with the right hand. Gets rid of that body shot. Sugar Ray Robinson's tagged by that powerful hook. A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. Little head hunting with the left. Good biting, snapping shot by Sugar Ray Leonard. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Leonard's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good, solid jab. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. He missed with that headshot. Leonard's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Sugar Ray Leonard.
Nice work. He can't handle your speed. It's too much for him. Keep it up.
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
All right, you want this fight? Because listen to me, man. If you want this fight, you gotta stay busy out there, all right? Because you're losing this fight. Why? Because you're not throwing any punches out there.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Leonard's jab on the outside. That has really been the difference maker here, hasn't it, Teddy?
Yes, it has. But the most important thing is, you know, everybody says, hey, just use your jab. You control the outside. Hey, jab's a great weapon, but it can be very dangerous. You throw it from a little too close, you could get countered with that right hand. He's throwing it at the perfect distance, getting full extension on that punch.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Sugar Ray Robinson with a big right.
Focus.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Good looking counter punch. Robinson's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Scored well up top. You see how he timed that overhand right after blocking the shot. Sugar Ray Leonard's on the receiving end of a very good counter punch. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own.
Just like that.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Counting down towards the end of the 10th round, 10 seconds to go. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot.
You're losing this fight. I need you to take some chances now. You have to take a chance with this guy, all right? You got that? You have to take a risk. It's almost done. You had him that round. You're...
Okay, listen. When he misses with a punch, how? He's doing fine. He's just being a punch. That's all. He can throw more. If you're not punching.
To me, this looks like a fight where one guy's pulling away from the other. I know it's very close on your scorecard as we start this 11th round, but you can see where the momentum lies.
Yeah, the momentum is in his control. He knows it, and he's the only one who can give it up right now. I don't think he's gonna.
Blocking that punch. Very good defense by Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Robinson's left now getting into the mix. Robinson's on the receiving end of a hook. Flush right hand to the head. Sugar Ray Leonard's hurt by a superb hook to the head. Robinson's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Not able to land the headshot. How about that exchange? A clean, big hook to the head by Sugar Ray Robinson. Sugar Ray Robinson's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Leonard's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Left hand came after the jab.
Back to the body.
Solid straight right hand. Great hook to the head that time. Robinson scoring with that right hand. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Sugar Ray Leonard. Solid left hand to the head. And that's the end of round 11. His eye is completely shut. He really is at risk of being a TKO loser here. I suppose if he can defend himself properly, the fight will go on.
Yeah, well, that's going to be up to the discretion, the judgment of the referee. I mean, this is what the referee is paid for. His judgment in this kind of situation.
You gotta win. You gotta win.
Oh, it's been a good one tonight. But one more round to go. Here it is, the final go-round. Scores up top with a left. What impact from that uppercut by Sugar Ray Robinson. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there.
There you go. Hands up.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Sugar Ray Robinson's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Leonard's defense is paying off now. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Tried the hook, didn't get it. Good way to protect the midsection.
Cover up.
And now he's targeting upstairs. Leonard's punch didn't come close. Good job by Sugar Ray Robinson landing that big right.
That's what I want to see.
Sugar Ray blocks that punch. Sugar Ray Robinson with a solid left hand. That was a highly competitive back and forth bout. Now let's hear which way it went.
The judges have reached a draw.
So the judges see it a draw. Now, just talking to you throughout the broadcast tonight, you felt it should have gone one way.
I think he should go out and buy some lottery tickets because he is as lucky as I can think.
I'm Joe Tessitore for Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us and enjoy the rest of your night.